And now you feel that after Chief Election Commissioner humiliated the opposition, and now the same opposition is being humiliated inside Rajya Sabha by the Rajya Sabha chairperson
and Lok Sabha.
Yes.
Congress party had a perfect chance to take action against the present Speaker of the Lok Sabha, Mr.
Om
Birla Sahab. When Rahul, and I said this in your interview at that point in time when his membership was taken away, in a ziffy, seconds, without even the actual copy of the order reaching the office of the Honorable Speaker of the Lok Sabha, there they had a chance, perfect chance, to file a criminal complaint to unveil the conspiracy. What was the conspiracy, and to hurry up the expedite the process of removing Mr. Rahul Gandhi. And same thing is this. They can collect loads and loads of evidence against Dhankhar Sahab, and that should be put in the charge sheet, that this is George Soros's, and not giving chance to opposition party people to speak is not the only thing. Why impeachment? Impeachment is no small thing. Impeachment is a very, very serious charge. That everything else has failed. Therefore, we have to now remove this person, because that chair's dignity, not only the dignity, the very chair is being compromised by the very by this person. That is the seriousness of this proceeding, and they are taking it lightly.
Right. So what you're saying, Mehmood, is important. You are saying that this no trust motion cannot reach its logical conclusion. It will not serve its purpose. Instead of doing that, the opposition should try and investigate Mr. Dhankhar on the counts which you have just given. His links with the RSS, how he's come closer to Modi, and what are his links with the industrialists. Do you think
what other offences he has committed in his life? In which charge sheet his name came up earlier? All this has to be done now.
No, which charge sheet you're talking about? Which charge sheet?
I'm not talking about anything. I'm just giving hints. So to tell the people of the country that this is not rocket science which I have.
So you are saying, I'm repeating it again for the sake of the viewers, you are saying that no trust motion is useless, but the opposition should be preparing a charge sheet against Dhankhar.
And take legal action, not just preparing a charge sheet and showing it to the people. That's the job of the journalists like you. They have to take action. It is the country which is at stake. It is the resources of the countries which are at stake.
No, but do you think that will also? No, but is that also not going to prove a damn squib, because he's a constitutional authority? After all, he is the vice president of the country. Do you think that is going to be very easy?
2 orders we got from the court yesterday. Those were orders which were projected as impossible by the sleeper cells to their various parties. I got an order from Punjab and Haryana High Court yesterday to give me, a person who's not a voter in Haryana and a person who did not contest election from Haryana, the entire CCTV footage of all the 90 seats of Haryana Assembly of the recently held elections. CCTV footage, videography, and also Form 17C. If they had helped me, this Haryana government would be in serious trouble, because now there are 16-17 cases. We could have filed 50 cases where elections will be reheld, election would be set aside. This would be so much material. This videography will give me so much material that I will show to the world that the elections in Haryana were manipulated, rigged by the use of these fraudulent machines.
So are you saying that this parliamentary democracy is also related? No. Are you saying that this parliamentary democracy, which the opposition is talking about, that we have to restore the parliamentary democracy, that the restoration of that parliamentary democracy will be impossible until and unless you address the electoral democracy? And you are talking about restoring the electoral democracy.
What is the fountainhead of electoral democracy? People's vote. Those are being hijacked. You are talking about the outcomes, the effects of the rot which has happened in electoral politics and elections, the conductions of election by the election commission. Primarily, again, I would say, do not get diverted, because there is a scheme which is going on to divert people's mind from these fraudulent machines to other parts. I am saying that there are other defects also in electoral procedures, but those will come secondary. Once these machines go, every other thing will fall in place, better fall in place. We will be in a far better position. But the point remains, if they are not serious about this, what will they do to Mr. Dhankhar? When what can a no confidence motion do when you don't have the numbers? So therefore, I am saying 5 cases. Therefore, I was referring to another judgment yesterday's of Supreme Court. The biggest setback to me was till now from Allahabad High Court in my efforts to bring and take the battle against the fraudulent machines to victory was Allahabad High Court's slapping of fine of rupees 1 lakh against me, which was set aside yesterday, and all the remarks which were against me personally have been expunged by the Honorable Supreme Court. So here we are having day by day, step by step, we are having an upper hand in this battle against the machines. So if one office can do this, if all of us join hands, you can see wonders. And similar thing can happen in 150 seats in Maharashtra. They have to come to me. They want, if they raise their hands, to tell their leadership that we are incapable of setting 150 seats election aside by a court order, they should come to me. I will help them. I will first of all convince them that I have an action plan which is workable, which will deliver.
So now, since you have that order, you are armed with that order. Since you are armed now with that order by the Punjab and Haryana High Court, so are you going to begin your investigation as far as Haryana is concerned, and you will do a similar act as far as Maharashtra is concerned?
Yes, on my own, I will collect the evidence to set aside elections in 150 seats. But beyond that, I am helpless, because individual candidates have to file their election petitions. That's the only constitutional way, legal way to set aside an election, unless Supreme Court intervenes under Article 142, which is more difficult than going to mass, sitting in my car, which is parked downside. So the only way now left to us is these election petitions. If the candidates don't file election petitions, then I'm helpless also. I can show to the world that I could have done this. But beyond that, I'm helpless. But I will show definitely to the world that I could have done this. 150 seats in Maharashtra, elections set aside. I can do it. There is a legal constitutional method. And 16, 17 seats, if Haryana people come to me, I can do it.
All right. So that's your task, which is cut out in the coming days. But coming back to the question of the day, the no trust motion against Vice President Jagdeep Dhankhar. And you've been talking about the fact that there should be a charge sheet instead of a no trust motion. I would just want you to recap it once again as to what is this charge sheet, what are you actually saying and telling the opposition to do instead of bringing in a symbolic no trust motion.
Undertake a research, undertake an investigation. If you are incapable, come to people who are capable. They will help you. Prepare a list of culpable illegalities which Mr. Dhankhar has committed, which Mr. Rajiv Kumar has committed, and then move an impeachment motion one and take legal action. Go to a police station, go to the court, not the Supreme Court, go to a district court. 5 cases that police is not taking action, the court should direct the police to take action. Then present a no confidence motion that these are the evidences against Mr. Dhankhar, that he is not suitable for the post he is holding. Then you have a strong case of highlighting his illegalities or culpabilities. Not like this, not with What did the Supreme Court say in the ADR's case? You have no proof.
Oh, but even then,
You
if
are
all the
coming here to
evidence,
Supreme Court without on conjectures, on some research work, on some press statements. Therefore, pat goes the case. So therefore, prepare a case first before going there.
prepare a case or prepare a charge sheet.
Same thing. Prepare in legal parlance. We say prepare your. What are you saying? I mean, case means what is your stand.
So basically, preparing a charge sheet against Dhankhar is much
And
better.
taking legal action first, and then go for the impeachment thing.